Hey everyone, just out here once again. Just kind of want to talk about the weather real quick. I know that in my past videos I talked about the contrails or the chemtrails, whatever, kind of whatever the government wants to call it. They want to call it contrails. I call them chemtrails, whatever they want to call them. But if you see today, it's a cold day today. It's actually in the 40s. And one thing is that when I was growing up, I would hear the old timers, kind of predict the weather. They'd say if, um, whatever example they would give you, and they usually would get the weather right, at least like somehow, right, somewhat, right. So these days today, I feel like it's gonna become even harder to do that. Like one that I heard was that if it rained on Easter, you would have either 6 or 7 rainy days on Sunday, just back to back, right. And one of the things that I kind of wanted to express was that today is 40, tomorrow's 80. That's like a 40-degree jump. And I've never, you know, I would never think that, anything like that was normal, especially since I grew up in California. There was one time in when I lived in California, during Christmas, that we had to sleep with the door open because it was hot, you know. But now I hear reports, coming from family members that it's cold right now, that it's hoodie weather in California. And when I was a kid growing up in California, I don't even remember. I don't even remember owning a hoodie. You know, there was that one time in 2010, but even then, compared to Nebraska, that's a big difference. 40. 50 and 40. You know, that's pretty not cold. That's kind of warm. Especially for out here. But I just wanted to talk about that, about this big weather changes. I mean, I don't think they can be good for the earth, especially going through a climatic change like that. That's pretty huge, I think. And yeah, I mean, even out here with this, I mean, you can still see a lot of trees are still falling over. But the main thing was the weather, because I just don't think that you can go through that much of a big change without there being a big problem.